Bloody hell, guys, what a mid-morning that I have had. Man, it has been crazy trying to get Max up and going. I don't even know what time it is. Hang on, what do we got? It's 1:37 in the afternoon. I was planning to be out before 12. So, love-hate relationship with bloody carburetted bikes. So I got on my gear. I planned just to do a ride where I walk the dogs. I'm on the second part of Big Sister Alley, where these big bloody, what do you call it, cable bloody power lines come through. Now this is not going to be a madcap bloody ride. I'm just taking it easy. I'm going to have a cup of coffee somewhere. I was actually thinking of maybe doing a no talk video, but I'm hopeless. I just can't shut the fuck up. So, hey, how did it start? So I got Max out, I got all my cameras going and my bloody brew kit and everything, and started him up. And he starts pretty good these days because, no, this isn't the one I want. I've finally learned how to bloody treat him. And the main thing is turning off the petcocks for the fuel. Since I've been doing that. So when I was really into it, I was riding him all the time and it was never a problem. So I just left him on and I just thought, yeah, no worries, it's not a problem. But then the more he sat, then it would be really hard to bloody run him. And I know people have said through the years, you know, turn the petcocks off, but I'm a dickhead and don't friggin' listen. Anyway, so doing that, it makes him so much better. Now, where are bat bets? I don't know if you can see. Some of the things have signs on them, but they're all bats bets. So I park way down there, and then I'll walk the dog up, and we go up through here. So that's where we're going to go. Up through here. Right, so I get him started, but when I twist the throttle, it'll just bog out. So I'm just trying to take off the mark and blah, blah, blah. It's like, bloody hell, it's cold, I don't know. Anyway, fucking, it just wouldn't do anything. So I went, righto, it must be the air filter is clogged up, because I knew it was well and truly overdue for cleaning. This is the last time I'd done a ride with Angus. And before that I'd done Mount Disappointment with all the guys. So anyway, so I pulled it off and I went, oh yeah, definitely that's the problem. So I put a fresh what do you call it, filter in, and threw all my gear back on and started her up, and then same friggin' thing. It's like, oh my lord, what the hell is going on? I mean, Max is, you know, it can be a shit to start sometimes, but once he starts, he just goes and goes and goes. And if you start him up the next day, he just starts up. You know, if you're out on a trip, no problems whatsoever. I've been at Mungo National Park, and that's when my the choke switch here was jammed, and it was actually in the Carby where it was jammed. So I was able to get him started in the morning, you know, cold morning, without a choke, got him up and going. So he's just super reliable that way. He can just be cantankerous at points. I know the last Angus one time, it was Angus and Johnny out the front of my joint. Max was being a pain in the ass, and yeah, Angus said, you know what, it doesn't matter, we all know Max is going to start. He's just being a shit, he always starts. Anyway, so I thought, fuck, what the hell's going on? I'm playing with the petcocks, yeah, I've got it on reserve, I've put more petrol in it. You know, I had a look, it's got petrol in it, but just throw some more in, hey, that might do something. You just always thinking for the easy stuff, I suppose. And Anyway, nah, same fucking shit. Bloody hell. So I thought, righto, I'll drain the bowl on the Carby, and hey presto, it drains and stops. And then I went, hang on a minute, I didn't turn the petcocks off. Why did it stop? It should just keep running. And that's when I went, holy shit, I know what's going on. The bloody float in the Carby's stuck. So did the usual thing that any old timer would tell you. Get your screwdriver, tap the side of the bloody Carby, did it a couple of times, like came out a little bit, and then tapped it a couple more times, and boom, there she flows. Did the screw back up, started it up, and hey presto, no problemo. Oh. But that's where the love-hate thing with carburetors is, that, you know, fuel injection, just, you know, you press that button and it just starts every friggin' time. It'll self-work out shit and what it needs to be. You know, if you're going into high places, it's going to adjust automatically. But if you're, oh, we got a car. If you've got a fuel injection and it buggers up, you're absolutely knackered. You okay? Cool. Your petrol cap's open. Righto. See ya. Whoop, where are we going? So what was I saying? Yeah, so if the fuel injection goes, you're knackered. But with the Carby, you can fix it on the side of the track quite easily. And that's the woo, that's the love-hate. That's the end of the road there. Let's just whoop-ah, go around this way. Whoop, okay, a couple of steppies. Whoop, whoop. Yeah, that's the love-hate, I suppose. I like the simplicity of the carburetor, or the Carby, as us bloody Aussies just say, Carby. Whoop-ah. Oh, hang on, I've got to go back on that other one. For technical we're going to have technical difficulties in a minute. I've just got to cross to another track, so I'll come back to you. Righto, technical difficulties over, and we are back on the track. Right, second gear, plod along, Mark. Now I don't have me boots, I don't have me pants, I just got me work boots and work pants on, so like I said, this is not going to be madcap. I'm just having a bit of a whoop, shit, I know some of the, I've walked, like me and the dog walked this. At the moment, some of those are very, very slippery, not all of them, but I'll be walking and all of a sudden my feet fucking go from under me. It's like, holy shit, imagine that on the bike. The dog loves these puddles, man, he goes crazy in them. And when he's chasing bloody kangaroos and really going nuts, he hops in the puddle and then he lies down and it cools off his belly, gets him all bloody revved up again. Right, so so this is that loop. Anybody that watched that video where I took the dog for a walk, this is that track that I walk him on. So we're going to meet back up at that little junction, but I'm going to cross over and go down another track, and hopefully I've got to get to this little spot. It's a really interesting spot. It's kind of like, I don't know, it looks like a bit of a proving ground type thing. But we'll most probably pull up there, get the old cuppa out, have myself a cuppa. Ooh. So obviously I have a job ahead of me, and that is, for the very first time I'll be having to open up the carburetor, the Carby, on Max. It's funny how you start, because people say it's carburetor, not a Carby. It's like you start to say carburetor, it's a bloody Carby. Yeah, open him up and give him a bit of a clean up, see what it's like in there. So this is a 2009 DR650, and I've had it since it's like, I think it had done 1500 Ks when I bought it from a guy that was moving from Echuca. So it practically just ran in when I got it. And that would have been 2013. No, 13 we did the ram. Maybe 2012 is when I got him, because that's when we did. Me and Ken did the Simpson Desert Ramble, where Mark nearly died. Oh, crazy days. Alright, so this track's a little bit bloody. I just know when we get down further, I've got to turn the right way to get onto the track, because I actually did some of this. Like in here, you can just come in at different areas and take tracks further down, and what I try and do is find different spots that I can do loops with the dog. And at the moment I've got bloody most probably 5 different loops that I can do, so that it's 5 different tracks we do in a week. So because I'm actually walking every day, every morning, chuck the dog on the lead and I will walk from home, do a railway run. I got the reserve run, and then I've got where I take him in the Jeep, we drive to the proving ground. We've got Dodgy Corner, we've got this one up here, which I call that the Golden Gully Res little route. Well, that's actually the biggest of them. But what I'm finding is me and the dog, we're getting too good at the old walking thing. I'm not getting puffed out straight away. I'm walking much faster. The dog most probably does 10 times what I do, because he's just zipping backwards and forwards. He runs out, he runs back. So yeah, he's building up. Ooh, what do you reckon? I reckon go down there. I reckon that's going to be the trick. Yeah, so he's building up stamina and his muscles and everything, same as me. My cardio's gotten a lot better. Obviously my leg muscles are getting used to it, so we're walking faster doing it, and we're doing it easier. So I've noticed Alfie's getting back home, and I can see that he's still itching. He hasn't had enough. So I've got to start getting up a little earlier. Like, there's just tracks everywhere. I just hope I'm on the right one to get to that spot. Whee, shit. I'll try. No, I could jump that if I wanted to, but I'm not going to, Mark. You dickhead. Just because there's people. Whoa. Now, me and Angus, when we were out, we were watching. There was an old guy. I reckon he would have been 90, and he was on like a CRF 300 or something. And we were stopped, and our bikes were on the side track, and that was where he was going, so I had to quickly move my bike, and you could just tell he was like 90. People, their eyes are all, oh Jesus, that bottomed me out. But yeah, he had some pipe. He had some pipe on the butt, like water pipe. So I don't know whether, but why would he be doing it? Why would he be doing it on a, unless he's got property, I don't know, whatever. Some of the things you bloody encounter. Whip-bar! Is this going to take me to where I want to be? I don't know. Would you guys be actually interested in a no-talk track like this? It's just doing a thing like this. where there's just no torque. I just have the noise of the bike, and obviously, you know, keep the head not bloody twitching around and whatever. Yeah, maybe a slight little bit of music to the background, because the main thing you want to hear is the bike doing its thing. High side. Whoop-ah. Yeah, I don't know whether this is the track or not now. Oh, that's another one of those. Yeah, this is all very unfamiliar. I suppose if I swapped over to, come on, there we go, that may help me. Oh, so T intersection. Oh, I don't know. Where's that taking us? So that's gonna... Yeah, I reckon I've got to go over there. Oh, I've got to go down here. So here we go, we've got another... Ah, so that's just... Oh, they haven't got concrete there, so that's... Yeah, got to be legit, you would think. That's a swale. Whoopah! Bit of interesting. I always like, you can see all the mounds and stuff, so that's obviously, you know, from the gold mine times. Oh, what do we got here? What have we got? No entry. So that's a shaftaroonie. Oh yeah, look at that. Cool. Whoopah. Oh, we've got another shaftaroonie. Alright, where have I got myself into? In the grand scheme of things, this is a fairly small area that I'm in. Yeah, for this area. Now I'm in, what the devil? Now I'm on a lizard track. How the hell did I get on a lizard track? Oh, we'll see where it takes us. Hopefully it takes us out to another, like a proper track. Holy shitballs. Alright. This could be a problem. Let's see. Let's see if I'm going to get myself into a problem. Oh, it should be a problem. It's only as long as I don't fucking scrape shit. Whoa! Oh, momentum, eh? That's what you need. Momentum is your friend, I like to say. Alright, oh well, there's a track there. I'm going to get off that. So, any authorities listening, I don't know how I got on that. That just engulfed me into that, so... Once I was on it before I even realised, that was too, I will say that was way too hard for me to turn around. I just had to follow it. It was too dangerous to try and turn around. Right, well, I kind of like it. I like it. A little bit of adventurous there when you don't know what's coming up. Yep. But we didn't get to that spot that I was bloody hoping to get to, because it was kind of like, for around here, it's, you know, deep, dark, dank, kind of, yeah, deep, dark, dank compared to what we're normally used to around here. Shit, okay, so I've landed back on the main road. Right, well, there you go. Let's just see if I can get back in, grab a track. That I know. Oh. That I can get somewhere on. Alright, so this is Dodgy Corner. Dodgy corner. Watch this car behind me, make sure he doesn't run up my ass. So I go down there, park the Jeep down there with the dog, and then I do there's a big loop, and we come back from that way. So let's just do that, eh? I'll be interested to see how long these GoPros on before they shut off. It's not hot, so they should last. And I normally have a protection thing on the back of that camera because it's got all the big glass, and when I'm in groups you can have rocks flicking up, so I've always got a cover, and I've always wondered whether that impeded some of the cool downness of it. So, no, wrong one. I even do that when I'm walking. I think I got to turn there with the dog, but so that, whoopah, just got that corner there. Don't spin me wheels, and then I start walking up here. This is the it's a fairly steep for walking for me. Like by the time you walk up this, you go, yeah, now I'm breathing heavy. The dog's still running around like a mad bastard. Then you get the little downhill. We come down to a little spot in here, and then we have a gradient up that way. Got to walk, and then it's pretty flat and downwards to the car, back to the car. So I might just have cuppa here, I reckon, because I don't think I'm not in the vicinity of that other spot. I'm going to have to work out where that is. Oh, blinkers on. Yep. Out here, and I can't remember now. There was a cave, and I can't remember where it was that I found it. It was in one of these things, and there was an opening, and I had to be really careful with the dog because I got my torch and I had a bit of a look, and but holy shit, this is actually it was a horizontal shaft. I mean, that'd be cool, but I didn't want the dog to go in because in those horizontals they didn't have the vertical, so I didn't want him bloody jumping in one of those. Right. Now that's another thing that I wanted to do today. So this is my basically day runner setup. I would like to change, I'd like to get a bag or something, a tail bag to sit on the back, so that way I don't have to carry my bloody this thing, that, and it's got water in it, but that's got me brew kit and bloody bottled water to do the coffee. But what I've done, now I have the Halenox you know, chair, fold up chair. But that's what I first started out with, was one of these. So what I did was, when I was walking the dog, I just had a canvas bloody bag and put me brew kit in there and strapped, well, just put that in there alongside and put it on me, just over me, and walked. And then we pulled up somewhere and we had a cuppa and all that kind of shit. And I went, you know what, I should actually do that for doing this stuff. So it's just an easy thing. There's no putting it together. You just grab it, pull it out, and that's it. You sit on it. So yeah, and it normally, that is the tripod. Not normally sits there, but I've just whacked that and that in there. Hey presto, done deal. Anyway, right, I'll do my thing. Move that out, doesn't sit on me bloody melt on the exhaust there. But this is the beauty of these. Obviously, a bit like the Carby love and hate, was that you just, that's it. You've got a seat, but you don't have a comfortable leany back seat, which is what the Halanox or those style bloody things are. But it doesn't get any simpler than that. Whereas the Halanox, you've got to pull it out of its bag, you've got to open it up, get the things, hook it all in, and then you're right. But that's just, you just don't get any easier than that. Rude water bottle. Alright, I'm not going to do any fancy fucking filming. I'll just most probably cut to all the good bits or bits and pieces. Righto, gas, adapter, stove, cup, spoon, coffee. That's all I need. Oh, actually, I'll grab the lighter just in case my little flint thing doesn't work. Righto, stove goes onto the adapter first. Otherwise, you can end up having gas coming out of it before it's ready. Wind our little legs. Wind out our duties. Fold over those. Righto. Connector up. There's the line up the bloody bits and pieces. That should be it. Actually, we'll get some water in this cup first. I've now got, when I took the dog was actually drinking out of that. I was pouring water in there for that. I've now got one of my collapsible, those plastic collapsible bowls. I got them and the cups and all that kind of stuff, but I just didn't like eating out of them. Or drinking out of them. They always had that smell, you know, and people said, oh, you can get ones that don't smell and da 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 da. I just don't like them. So I don't use them. So anyway, it came in handy. So now it's the dog's bowl. Alright, let's just get this guy going. Whoa, there we go. Chuck that on there. Should be level enough. Right. That, because that bloody thing will get hot. You know what, and amongst all that bullshit I was saying, all the trouble that I was having getting my gear on, getting it all off, fucking doing all the shit, and all the while the dog's there, he's just going, oh, come on, I want to go too, and I'm feeling bad, and I left me bloody cigarettes at home. Oh, Christ. I was looking forward to sitting down and having a cigarette, but when I take the dog for the walk, doesn't matter if it's on the lead and walking or if we're jumping in the Jeep and going somewhere and doing the walk, I don't take cigarettes, I just keep them at home. And so we do all that, and then I don't have a cigarette till I come back. So I can handle it now, I can do this, no worries. I don't have a bloody choice, do I? Christ. Let's see. These bloody little puller things, they always, when you do it, they never go all the way off. Luckily I've got my work pants on. And, oh, actually. I'll put my glasses in my big pocket. I'll put them back there. And then my little knife, which will make that. Ha! Remember, take your rubbish back out with you, you dirty bastards. Whew. Warming up. So what have I been doing? Oh, I've been working. I've been earning money, real money, easy money compared to YouTube. It's not easy money. I mean, you work bloody to get it, but compared to what you have to work on YouTube to get money, it's a whole different. Shut up, whatever. So I've been doing that. Obviously, I've got whiskey up. Whiskey was up for sale, the CB250. I put it on bike sales. I haven't had any, just the other day. That's on there now. I was speaking to Noel from Essendon Motorcycles and Mowers, and when he rang for something, and I said, "Oh yeah, I've just listed bloody whiskey on bikesales.com.au," and goes, "Oh, you should put it on marketplace. So there's been times where they've got bikes, and he said he whacked it on bikesales.com.au, nothing, and then he put it onto the Facebook marketplace, and he said within 2 days these bikes just they were gone. Just the idea of putting it on marketplace, you end up getting people going, "Oh, I'll swap you an iPhone 11," or I don't know, some stupid shit like that, or you deal with a lot of tyre kickers or stuff like that, but I don't know, we'll see. So anyway, I've got Charlie's all done, so that's the Honda CB250, Charlie, the tan one. He's all done. Taken all the photos, and that's on the website, on my website. I haven't put him on anywhere else because I've obviously give the crew a chance to buy that first, and then if not, the followers, and then it'll get put onto a place to be sold. So that he's all done. So I've now got Tango, which is the other. We're boiling. And that off. Chuck our crap in. So yeah, got Tango up on the lift now. So gave him a wash. Ready to. I've got to put a new Carby in that one. Oh, what am I doing? I'll ask about. Yeah, I've got the new Carby for him. So I'm going to put that in him, and hopefully that'll fix his stupid problem with having to control him by the choke. Get that done. So once that's done, then I can get the next one. Will be Harry. So it's the Cruiser. And basically with him, I've got to decide. So all the other bikes don't have. There's no rego, there's no road. We're not doing fucking roadworthies. It's just buy as is. But Harry, I think might be more advantageous to. I think I'll put 2 new tyres on him, and really that's all that he would need to get a roadworthy. So I might end up doing that. So he just needs I don't know, just give him a wash and a polish, that's about it. I've actually started cleaning all these bags, because all the bags and stuff will go. Saddle bags, the big bloody they're really cool bags. Yeah, that'll all go in it. Plus I've also got, see, I just had that coffee and it's like, cigarette. I've got all the original seats, and there's a lot of stuff with him, because passenger foot pegs, because it's got the floorboards on the back I put on. Yeah. Anyway, there you go. Right. So getting that done, but it's been a while since I've done it. Oh jeez. And then I see crew members' payments bloody coming in, and I think, holy shit, these guys are paying me, and I'm not bloody doing videos. Got to get my arse into gear. So that was why I wanted to get this one done. That was a chunky bit of coffee. yeah, that's why I wanted to come out and get this done. Oh, cold water. Well, there you go, guys. So I'll most probably I'll go cheers, and that'll be the thumbnail for this video. Cool, bajul. Righto, guys. Remember, keep on riding, and if you ain't riding, keep on keeping on.